What if the most rebellious muscle car ever created just came back, but this time, it's smarter, sharper, and more dangerous than anything that came before it? The 2027 Plymouth Roadrunner isn't just a comeback story, it's a warning to every modern performance car on the road. And once you see what this thing can do, you'll understand why. You're watching premium automotive reviews, where we don't just look at cars, we decode them. And trust me, this Roadrunner has layers you won't fully appreciate at first glance. Stick with me, because there's a moment later in this video that completely changes how you think about modern muscle. Low, wide, unapologetically aggressive. This isn't a design trying to be retro, it's a design that respects the past while completely rewriting it. The front end carries that unmistakable muscle car attitude. But now it's sharper, cleaner, more calculated. Those quad LED headlight signatures feel like they're staring straight through you, while the deep grille and sculpted intake channels give the car a sense of purpose, not just presence. And then there's the hood. Long, dominant, with functional vents that hint at something serious underneath. You don't just look at it, you feel the tension in it, like it's holding something back. The body lines flow smoothly into the sides, where wide fenders and deep contours create this planted, almost grounded stance. It looks fast even when it's completely still. But here's where things get interesting. The aerodynamics aren't obvious, but they're everywhere. Air is being pulled, guided, and released in ways that make this car more stable at speed without sacrificing that raw muscle identity. The wheels are massive, intricate, almost turbine-like, filling the arches perfectly. This isn't just designed for aesthetics, it's engineering disguised as art. Move to the rear, and it gets even more dramatic. The lighting signature feels modern, but there's still that classic Roadrunner attitude in the way it presents itself. Quad exhaust outlets, aggressive diffuser elements, and subtle carbon detailing make it clear this isn't here to play it safe. Now step inside, and everything changes, because this doesn't feel like a traditional muscle car cabin at all. It feels evolved. The interior wraps around you with a sense of focus, like everything exists for the driver. Premium materials meet performance intent, with carbon fiber accents, soft-touch surfaces, and stitching that feels crafted rather than manufactured. The digital interface is where the shift really happens. A fully integrated display system stretches across your field of view, delivering everything from navigation to performance telemetry with absolute clarity. And it's not just visually impressive, it's intuitive. But here's something most people won't expect. This Roadrunner learns you. An advanced AI system quietly adapts to your driving habits, your preferences, even your environment. It adjusts performance settings, cabin atmosphere, and response characteristics in real time. You don't notice it happening, but you feel the difference every time you drive. And with over-the-air updates, the car continues to evolve. New features, refined systems, smarter responses. It's not a static machine anymore, it's something that grows with you. Now let's talk about what defines a car like this. Power, because the Roadrunner name carries a reputation, and this new generation doesn't ignore it. Whether it's a modern high-output V8, a hybrid performance system, or something even more advanced, the way this car delivers power is what sets it apart. It's immediate, responsive, controlled. You press the throttle, and instead of chaos, you get precision. The acceleration builds smoothly, almost deceptively, until you realize just how fast you're actually moving. There's no hesitation, no delay, just a direct connection between you and the machine. And when you push it harder, the character changes. The suspension tightens, the steering becomes sharper, and suddenly the car feels like it's reading the road beneath you. It's not just fast in a straight line, it's composed, balanced, confident. Through corners, this is where old muscle meets new intelligence. The sound, if it carries that traditional engine note, isn't just loud, it's refined, controlled aggression rather than uncontrolled noise. And if electrification plays a role here, the instant torque delivery adds a completely new layer to the experience. But performance means nothing without confidence, and that's where safety steps in. 5A. Advanced driver assistance systems are constantly working in the background. Lane guidance, adaptive cruise, intelligent braking systems, all designed to support you without interfering. You're still in control, but you're never alone. And then comes the question most people don't expect. Can you actually live with it? The answer might surprise you. Because despite everything it offers, this Roadrunner understands balance. The ride can soften when needed, the cabin remains comfortable over long distances, and the practicality is there when you need it. It's not just a weekend machine anymore. It's something you can actually use. Of course, it demands attention. It's not subtle, and it's not trying to be. But for the right driver, that's exactly what makes it special. So who is this really for what it represents? So who is this really furry energy of classic muscle cars, but wants more than just nostalgia? Someone who wants power but also intelligence. Someone who wants a car that doesn't just perform but evolves. Because that's what the 2027 Plymouth Roadrunner represents. It's not a throwback, it's a transformation. By the time you step out of this car, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just a revival of a legendary name. Trivator says as accent, this isn't just a revival of a legendary name, it's a redefinition of what muscle cars can be in the modern era. It blends aggression with precision, tradition with technology, emotion with intelligence in a way that feels genuinely fresh. If you're someone who values that connection between driver and machine, this Roadrunner doesn't just meet expectations, it challenges them. And honestly, that's what makes it stand out. From an expert perspective, the 2027 Plymouth Roadrunner feels like a bold step forward for the muscle car world, balancing heritage with innovation in a way that actually makes sense for today's drivers. It won't be for everyone, but for those who want something that feels alive, adaptive, and truly modern, this might be one of the most exciting returns we've seen in years. This video is based on available information, concepts, and personal analysis, and final production details, specifications, and features may vary.